Joe, in the middle of a very, very busy football season, you've taken some time out from your schedule to be able to be here at the Premier League Kicks session. How much does it mean being at sessions like this, seeing all the kids playing football?
I think it's everything. It brings out so many memories. I grew up playing exactly how they're playing now, you know, on this sort of surface with my friends and stuff. And yeah, I find it just so amazing just to come back and see them play and having a smile on their face and enjoying the game, you know.
They're definitely doing that. You were chatting to a few of them before they got started. They were full of energy, full of beans. How nice is it to be able to see the new generation, the young kids coming through, having that passion for football like you did?
Yeah, I think it's everything. I think obviously football's it's not only a game, it's a place for people to express themselves. It's a platform for everyone to get involved, boys, girls. And it's just all about inclusiveness, you know. So I'm so happy to see even there's girls out there and boys all from different cultures and enjoying the game, you know. I feel like that's a big thing about when you play like this. I feel like the football for me is born and sort of developed in the streets, you know, and in the playgrounds. As I said, on these sort of surfaces, this is where you learn the most. So I think it's amazing. Yeah, and I said I was sort of giving them a couple pointers, and I definitely will be back to sort of follow their journey and see how they're doing.
And of course, being here in Newcastle, you know how much it means football to people of this city. You get to play for them, represent them. How special is it being here in Newcastle?
Yeah, it's everything to me. The fans, I feel like they give us so much back when we play for them, you know. So. We can just thank them. I love obviously coming here and seeing the city and seeing the young kids with all the shirts on and playing the game. And yeah, I'm sort of thoroughly enjoying my time here. And yeah, I love everything about the city.
And of course, a big theme of these sessions is no room for racism. Huge campaign in the Premier League as well. How important do you think it is to be able to talk about these themes with young people at sessions like this?
Yeah, I think it's massive. As the quote said, there's actually no room for racism, but I feel like to let them know this early on in their life that there's no room for racism, not only in football but in the world. I feel like it's fundamental to them growing up, you know. So yeah, it's a really close matter to my heart, and it's really important for me to come here and speak to them about that as well. As I said, this has probably made my week, coming here, seeing them. Like seeing the playground, as I said, it's brought back a load of memories for me. I sort of grew up in London, but similar sort of area and circumstances in terms of field and stuff. So yeah, it's brought back a lot of memories for me, and yeah, as I said, it's just made my week.
Well, from the school playgrounds to the Premier League pitches, you've come a long way. There's still plenty to go, of course. I'll let you get back out there. You're not playing, but you're coaching. How's that going? Is that something for the future?
Yeah, I feel like it's sort of going very well. I feel like there's a few good players out there, and yeah, I've given them a few pointers, but yeah, I'm going to go back to my team now and tell them how to score more.
Definitely. Mate, pleasure. Cheers. Have a good season and enjoy it.
Cheers, see ya.
Shola, you're getting a bit of a sweat on out there, getting involved in the sessions. You've got a smile on your face, all the kids have as well. Talk to me about how important grassroots events and sessions are for young people today.
Yeah, listen, this is all about how do we engage the next generation, to be out active, to be, you know, to make sure that we create spaces and environments where they're safe and they feel like they can go out there and enjoy themselves. And you know, programs like this are really important for that, especially in deprived areas where there might be limited access to, you know, facilities. You know, being able to, you know, the school being able to open up the doors to be able to allow this to happen is really important. For one, this takes me back to when I was a kid, you know, seeing, you know, being out on the school playground playing football. That's what I love to do, and it's great to see young kids doing the same, boys and girls.
And when you've got current first team players like Joe here as well today, those kids' faces, they lit up, they love it, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, it's funny that none of them recognise who I am. I'm obviously of the next generation, but it's great, you know, and I feel like that's, you know, that our players understand the power of football in Newcastle, and they know how much they mean, obviously off the back of the recent success we've had in the Cup, and how that's just exploded new excitement in young fans, and hopefully we're growing our fan base, not just globally, but within the city, with new boys and girls wanting to play the game that they see on TV that they love, and it's great to see that our players really buy into that and understand how truly passionate the city is for football and how they can make a difference in the lives of all these kids. There's so much happening in the life of people in the North East, and it's really important that we engage as many people as I can, those who maybe not have the same access as other people have, and to create a safe space and a safe environment for people, not just young kids but families, to come and feel valued and cared for. And obviously we've had a lot of refugees coming to the region as well. It's important that we create safe spaces for them to really understand what it is to live here, and I feel like the foundation has done a wonderful job with refugees and with those who haven't got the same ability to help themselves, and so there's so many different facets of the foundation, and it's great to be able to shine a light on it. And obviously this No Room for Racism campaign that we do is part of the wider Premier League initiative to help build the game, but also build an environment where people feel like they can be themselves, that people can feel like they, regardless of their skin colour or their ethnic background, they can enjoy the game of football in a safe space, and this is great to be able to be involved in initiatives like this.
So, I'd like to know your opinion on this.
Yeah.
Why is it important to have black players, black people, players and people of other ethnic minority backgrounds as well in leadership roles, not just playing football, but be able to step up as well? Yeah,
listen, for me it's very simple. We all have role models, we all have people we look up to. When as a young player, I remember watching John Barnes and seeing him and how much that gave me the confidence to try and attain that. And I feel like that's what we want to do. We want to create situations where we have leaders in black and ethnic minority leaders that this next generation can look up to and attain to, and really see themselves in those roles, in those positions. And it's not just about giving those positions out, but people working to attain to that. And I feel like that's
coach.
I work with Joel, but I'm not his coach.
Brilliant! Look, on that note, incredible stuff.
Amazing. They still want me.
All the young players and all the young people that have been here, they're waiting for you. You want a high five?
Here we go.
Are you going to get them all now?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Honestly.
Bye.
Days like today, it does show you how important football is. Sessions like today. Final question from me. When you're here and you get to see the young people smiling, does it make you think about moments from your career that have shaped you as a player? Maybe going back to the school playgrounds, or when you were scoring goals, when you were an absolute legend across households in the North East and the UK?
Yeah, definitely. Coming back here, I said straight away when I came through the gates, this just takes me right back to primary school, and those emotions that I had then, the excitement about playing the game, being with friends, being in an environment where I felt safe. And so for me, that's so important that we have engagements like this to put a smile on their face as well. You don't know what these kids are going through on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis, but to be able to shine a little bit of light into their lives is an important part of the job that we do as a foundation and as a club, and it's amazing to see.
Amazing stuff, Wes. It's great to be able to chat to you today. The kids have gone inside now. I think they've gone for some water. It's very hot out here. I saw your skills in net. You were diving around as well, so I'll let you get in. Shola, a pleasure, and I'll see you soon.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.